This is an SU TV News Update, brought to you by the NDSU Bookstore.
NDSU's Food Production Laboratory complex won't look the same next semester. The State Board of Higher Education recently approved major renovation plans for the lab. The facelift will be the first major renovation for the lab and dining area since it was built in the 70s. The upgrades and ongoing maintenance will cost about $900,000, with much of that coming from private donations and grants.
And for what we use it for, so organization and layout is a problem. The classroom that we use for a dining room, it's hard to make it look like a dining room and hard to make people want to come sometimes if it doesn't look as nice.
Instead of being just a teaching lab, it will actually be a picture of what they will see in the industry when they meet or work in the industries.
The renovations are expected to start in May and be completed by the start of the fall semester. A group of NDSU musicians are scheduled to teach jazz enthusiasts how to improvise music on stage. The event is called Improv 101, Jazz Performance and Lecture with Bill Law and Friends. It will take place on March 12th at 4 p.m. in NDSU's main library Weber Reading Room. The event will have refreshments and is free and open to the public. Looking for a place to go on St. Patrick's Day? Well, an authentic Irish pub is opening in South Fargo. Owner Dave Erickson has named the pub Hennessy. It was the maiden name of his wife's grandmother, who was 100% Irish. Last week, the building crew, all Irish design and build, arrived with authentic parts to build the pub. Hennessy's staff hopes to open March 12th. The pub will serve Irish drinks and beers with a menu full of local flavor. Taylor Braun is capping off a memorable senior season by receiving the Summit League Men's Basketball Player of the Year award. Braun is the second Bison to win the award behind Ben Woodside, who won the award back in 2008-2009 season. The senior guard is averaging 18 points a game as well as 5.5 rebounds per game. Head coach Saul Phillips was also honored this week, being named Summit League Head Coach of the Year. This is the second time in the last 6 seasons. Phillips' team finished the regular season 23-6 with a conference record of 12-2. The NDSU men play Monday night in the Summit League tournament semifinals in Sioux Falls. And now let's take a look at our weather, brought to you by MapBus. It will be around 18 degrees today with a low of -5, and then tomorrow will be about a high of 24 degrees, and then for Sunday and Monday it'll be in the 40s, and we'll dip back down a little bit starting on Tuesday, but it'll stay around the mid-30s through midweek. This has been an SU TV News Update, brought to you by the NDSU Bookstore.
This is an SU TV News Update, brought to you by the NDSU Bookstore.